Now, your exclusive local alert weather forecast from Central Oregon's news leader.
Well, folks, on this third day in a row of a local alert weather day, we did have some heavy mountain snow. It didn't translate too much down into lower elevations, but let's take a look at the Old Mill District right now, and you can definitely see the low clouds hanging over top of the Cascades, and it is a bit breezy as the flags are moving about there in the foreground of your shot. Now, as we go to the eastern portion of the viewing area, this is a Prineville Reservoir, and it is looking pretty quiet there. There was some cloud cover throughout the day. As you can still see, it's hanging around. The surface of the water, though, does look a little calm, so it's not too much chop on the water. And travel through mountain passes is a problem. We have Santiam Pass that is hit pretty hard right now as there's snow moving through the region. Willamette and Government Camp, they've stayed on the wet side, but since we're already at freezing or a couple degrees below, there may be some icy conditions at some pockets in that pass. And of course, Mount Bats at about 6,000 foot elevation there on Century Drive, has the tracks in the snow. Lower elevations, we got Madras, Bend, Prineville, and Redmond showing some wet conditions, and Lapine, Sisters as well. Sisters was wet most of the day. You can also see a little snow gathered there on the side of the road. Winter weather advisory till just after midnight tonight. Not that much down at lower elevated locations, but we did get anywhere from 6 to 10 inches today with that heavy mountain snow, and it's kind of a wet snow as well, and it is gusty through the mountain passes. So what are we tracking? The lingering mountain snow that'll taper off after midnight tonight. Cold start to the work week, teens and 20s by sunrise tomorrow morning. Mild pattern by midweek, back into that 60-degree number. I'll show you that in just a second. But really, let's take a look at the ending of this wet weather. It's tapering off and settling down. Now, off to the east, there's still some pretty aggressive wintry mixed precipitation in through Idaho and eastern sections of Oregon. But let's zoom into our area, and you can definitely see that we had that snowy scene early in the day, but definitely looking at a lot less action as we go into the nighttime hours. Basically, we're raining or snowing ourselves out. So here's what we got. Let's kind of highlight here the areas where there's snow right in through here. This is Mount Batser, by the way. This up here is Mount Jefferson in through that area. You can see the line that I drew there right across the crest of the Cascades. So let's move forward with this. So we got going on for you. 9 a.m. on your Monday morning. We're going to have a nice cold start after maybe some lingering snow tonight. But generally, it's just going to be a cold start to the day. But there is warmer weather on the way. This ridge is going to build and aggressively move forward through the region. But we do have showers off the coast. So are we going to get another round of wet weather this week? Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's going to arc its way up and over the state of Oregon for Tuesday. Now, as we get into Tuesday, you see a lot of yellow here. We are definitely warming up, but showers start to move closer. And you can see these showers overtaking the area in the wee hours of the morning. I stopped this 2 a.m. It's early in the morning, but we will see these showers move through. And then, of course, the witch is on the way, and we have a mild pattern into Halloween. So now let's look at these numbers. 43 and 42 in Bend and Redmond, respectively. So it is on the chilly side right now. Here's a look at the current temps in the region. 37 Lapine, 35 Sisters, 51 in Warm Springs, and 41 in the Prineville area. This is a cold night. Teens and 20s throughout the region. Nobody's going to be above freezing tonight. It is going to be a cold one, so prepare for that cold night. Maybe get off a little early. Might have to scrape your windshield if there's any more precipitation tonight. Future track highs have us only in the 40s and 50s as we get into the day tomorrow. So we get a 51 and then a 63. Early shower, I showed you that before sunrise. Dry and milder, and then Friday, clouds come in late with a 65 on Halloween.